Generally, people would think lawyers are liars. What do you think about that?
Yes, I do get that a lot, and I've seen a lot of my extended friends make these comments. When I say I'm a lawyer, they immediately say, "Oh, lawyer, that means you're a liar." So they make these jokes, and I find it very amusing, and honestly, it's far from the truth, because a lawyer can never lie in court. That's a misconception. A lying lawyer never succeeds in the profession. A law is a noble profession. What you do as a lawyer is basically understand the facts from the client. You focus on the facts that are relevant to your client, that makes your case. There might be situations where certain facts might be detrimental to the client. You won't focus on them. So you'll try to focus on other elements to the case to present your client's version of the story. Now, in this scenario, you're not lying. That is what you call as advocacy. Now, let's say there's a car and your client's car met with an accident on a rainy day. Now, your client's car's headlight wasn't working. That's a fact. I'm not going to stress on the fact that my client's headlight wasn't working. What I would be stressing on is the fact that the other driver was also possibly speeding. The rain was there. The visibility was not there. So my case would be built upon the other facts which would make my client's case. But the facts that might be detrimental, I will not focus it. But that is not lying. The moment a lawyer starts become dishonest, he loses his credibility in the profession. And I remember my senior, my father, they've all told me, strongest currency, the biggest currency a lawyer has is his credibility. The moment you lose your credibility, no amount of argumentative skills, no amount of convincing the judge will convince the judge or the colleague to trust you again. So dishonesty is not something that's there in the profession, but I do not deny the fact that there might be circumstances where unethical practices might have happened in the profession. But that is why there's a hierarchy of courts. The appeal mechanism is there so that this dishonesty is weeded out. So the system is so well placed that you cannot be a lying lawyer and succeed. So a lawyer is never a liar. I am strongly opposed to that view that people have. I hope that clears the misconception that people have.